What up? What up? My first YouTube video. I'm a new truck driver. Barely started 3 months ago, and this is really for all the brand new truck drivers, or man, really for the people who are say getting out of jail, man. I know I done been to prison 2 times already, and I made a decision while I was in there, man. I had to do something with my life. I mean, what am I gonna do when I make parole? You know, and I had no clue what I was gonna do, man. I had no clue. I knew one thing though: if I didn't get out and went back to the same people, places, things where I would be again eventually. You know what I mean? I got kids and and a wife, man, that stood by me, man. And you know how it is when you in jail, man. When you guys who've been in jail, been in prison, man. You writing them letters and you on them phones. You know what I'm saying? You making all these promises to your family. How many of y'all actually keep those promises? Because I promise you, man, I never in my life. You talking to a man right here who's been in the streets his whole life, man. Been around drugs and everything. Everything that's negative about life is what I've been around. Because I mean, if you would have asked me, last year or any time before last year, if I would never in my life that I'd be a truck driver, man. But when I got out, I started working at this place called like a Jiffy Lube, changing oil on cars, man. And then a buddy of mine had told me that this place, Workforce Solutions, pays for CDL schools, that I should go up there and see what's up. And I was like, man, hell yeah, man. Let me go try it, man. Let me go see what I can make happen. So I went up there and I told him, that, hey, man, let me be honest with you, I just got out of prison. I've been in. I want to do something with my life. You know what I mean? Can y'all help me? The guy was like, well, do you have your papers showing, that you was in prison and stuff like that, and that I haven't been working, you know what I mean? And not able to afford to pay for school. So I showed him my parole papers. I showed him, the date that I was incarcerated, the day that I got out of it. And he was like, yeah, you qualify, you know what I mean? And I couldn't believe it, you know what I mean? So they paid for me to go to school. Shout out to STC in McAllen, Texas, man. Joe, badass trainer, And so, man, whenever I started school, man, and I remember my first day sitting behind the seat of an 18-wheeler, man, and, trying to double clutch. And, man, I had this damn truck rocking like a bull at the rodeo, man. This thing was rocking. I was like, man, I can't do this, man. But, like, man, stay cool, stay calm. I got you. You know what I mean? And eventually, little by little, man, it was a four-week class, man, to walk around, reversing, coupling, and stuff like that, man. It was a trip to me, man. But, every day that I woke up and I went to school, I thought to myself, man, do I want this or do I want to go back to where I was? You know what I mean? And now here I sit in Kentucky, man. I'm in Kentucky right now, driving flatbed with no trainer. YouTube videos have helped me out, since day one with my career. You know what I mean? As a truck driver, even before I even got my CDL, YouTube videos helped me with pre-trip inspections, tests and reversing, 90ing and offset reversing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? YouTube. Shout out to all the truckers out there. If you're a trucker and you see this video, man, I'm 90% sure that I've watched your video and you've helped me in some type of way, man. One of the truckers I watch the most is Trucker Brown, man. I like Trucker Brown. You're a fool, man. And shout out to all y'all, man, because y'all still helping me. I'm still new to this, very new to this, and still got a lot to learn. For all y'all new drivers out there, man, what helps, man, is ask questions, man. These other truck drivers at these truck stops, man, ask them. When you go stop to put fuel, man, every time I have a load on my flatbed, man, and I go to put fuel, I look over at the truck next to me and I ask them, hey, is it tied down right? Is my chained up right? Everything, dude. I'm always asking questions. You know what I mean? Because, well, one, I don't have a trainer. But it is what it is. So far so good. That's where I'm at. There's a lot of getting used to. You know what I mean? Still being out here on the road, away from family, but at least I'm away from family in a good way. You know what I mean? Like my wife told me, she's like, yeah, it sucks that you're gonna be gone, but you're gone doing the right thing. you're not gone and I'm having to wait to get one of those prepaid calls, you know what I mean? Or wait for a letter. You know, you're doing something positive with your life, man, and that is what, you know, it's all about, man. So if y'all ever down and out, man, or if y'all out there in the struggle, I mean, or if y'all just getting out of jail, or y'all don't know what to do, man, this is, you know, for me, this is where I'm at, and it's, so far it's working out. I mean, making legal money, you know what I mean? And I think for the people who really think that there's no way out, and why not? You know, every decision you make, you know what I mean, is gonna, it's either gonna be a positive reaction or a negative one, man. You know what I mean? It all depends on what you want out of life. Because I can tell you right now, I'm 31 years old, and never, ever did I think I would be a truck driver. Ever. Nobody in my family's ever driven trucks. I don't even think anybody in my family even knows how to drive a truck. I'm the first one. Because I had to do something with my life. You know what I mean? And I love it, man. I've seen more stuff because I've never been out of Texas, or, you know, Texas and Louisiana are the only two places I've ever been and lived. You know what I mean? And, you know, this is my third trip, and I've seen almost all West and East Coast. You know what I mean? And it's amazing, man. I'm still waiting to take my wife on me, you know, on a trip with me, and the kids and stuff like that. But, you know, school's starting up, man. So, you know, but we're gonna make it happen, man. You know, my kids are proud of me. My wife is proud of me. My family, man. You know, my family, dude. When I started doing this, couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? My family, you know, they're like, they talk to me more. You know what I mean? They're, you know, me and my dad's relationship is so much more better, man, because you know, I was a knucklehead, man. You know what I mean? And my mom, RIP, you know what I'm saying? I didn't let the struggle defeat me. I used the struggle to motivate me, you know? I'm still young. I made a lot of bad decisions, man, but this trucking thing, man, really was it for me, man. And so for all y'all truckers out there, man, please keep posting YouTube videos, man. Stuff that's educational, man. You know, this E-log still messing me up, man. I still trying to get this E-log thing down. Still trying to get this, you know, parking down. Still, you know, there's a lot I'm still getting down. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm new to this. I'm not, you know, I'm only been doing this 4 months maybe. And so for all y'all new truck drivers, man, you know, my advice to y'all: ask questions. Don't be shy, man. I mean, even when you go to load, you know, if y'all flatbed like me, I haven't driven, you know, a dry van or a reefer or nothing like that, you know. So I know that if I ever do, I'm gonna have to learn how, you know, the tandems and stuff like that, man. But I mean, I'm kind of digging the flatbed. I like to work out. Ask questions, man. Watch YouTube videos. Call another driver you may know, you know, ask advice. Don't ever be scared, man, because remember, this is, you know, what I keep in mind, it's your license, you know, your life, other people's lives on the road, man, you know what I mean? You don't want nothing falling off your truck, hurting anybody. You remember, you out here, you know, big dog on the road, you know what I mean? But that don't mean that you could run everybody the fuck over, you know what I mean? And actually, man, I'll be watching a bunch of them videos of the 18-wheeler wrecks, you know what I'm saying? Why, you know, just learning from their mistakes, you know, and makes me nervous though, you know, because, you know, anything can happen at any given time. But, you know, I watch those videos too, man, to learn from other people's mistakes and what they did and what got them in situations that they were in, you know what I mean? But, yeah, that's where I'm at, you know what I mean? So if you're new to this, or if you feel, you know, ask questions, you're trying to do something with your life, and, you know, you don't know which way to go, I mean, here it is. Let's keep you out of trouble, man. It's keeping me out of trouble. When I go home with that check, and I get to take my kids out, I get to take my wife out, them bills are paid, they're good. And that's all that matters, man. And the best part about it is that my family, my kids, and my wife don't ever have to worry about me going and not coming home. You know what I mean? They don't have to come visit me in all white. You know? And I love hearing my son tell me that he's proud of me. You know what I mean? Instead of my son holding me in visitation room, asking me when I'm coming home. So to the trucker life, what up? I'm here. Y'all take care of yourself. Be safe.